Now, one thing I didn't mention last week was Steiner uses this term called the cosmic etheric, or the cosmic ether, actually. And he's very, very specific with his terms. And it's very easy to try and smudge all these things together. But and he sort of clarifies it in the medical lectures, because he broached this picture, and it's a bit confusing when he talks about plants. Because when he talks about plants, if you remember, we were talking about the kingdoms of nature, and how each of these kingdoms of nature are a bit different. And that when we're talking about the plant kingdom, what we're looking at is that the atmospheric activity, this etheric activity, is picking up the soil and lifting it up into the air. That's what a plant is. Now, the star activity and the planetary activity are outside it, right? That's what this picture's saying. They're outside it. So they work onto it from the outside. Now, from a plant's point of view, therefore, it's experiencing all of those three layers as one thing. Okay? It doesn't differentiate them particularly. It just gets the life activity out of the atmosphere, the planets and the stars. It experiences it one thing, and that's what Steiner calls the cosmic ether. Okay? And it's quite important because in the cosmic ether we have what we can call the world's etheric, the world astral, and the world spirit. So those three things are all in that one word. So when we come to start talking about the ethers, which is things that are going on inside the etheric body, we're not talking about the same thing. The cosmic ether is not the same as the ethers. So I'll just, clarify that for anybody, because it really has a big impact on the whole world view. And this was put forward. Steiner talked about this. It's a sloppiness, and you can find it in 1924. He did a book with Ida Wagman, and it was called Fundamentals of Therapy, which is a basic book for the medical. And in the first 3 or 4 lectures, chapters, he talks about this cosmic ether. And it's only later that he clarifies it when he starts talking about humans. And so a young follower of his, Gunther Wachschmidt, wrote a book about the ethers in about 1924, and this became a real standard book for quite a long period of time. And in that, he develops this idea of the ether and the physical, and that this ether becomes the formative influence in all of life. And so we have this polarity of physical and ether. And that basic polarity, the problem of that polarity, where's the astral body and where's the spirit? How are they working in this game if we put it all into the ether? So anyway, along comes 1951, and there's a series of books between 1951 and right up to 2000 that say, no, this is wrong. We actually have to get it about these 4 bodies, and that's not the same. And as I say, in 1921, I think it is, he clarifies this and makes this comment that these parts of this cosmic ether in animals becomes the astral body and in humans becomes the spirit. So this is a really pivotal point of confusion, and it's still around today. Even though there's been a real concerted effort by very leading people to get rid of this, it's still here.